Hi, you guys. Today I'm going to be telling you about this. It's called Uprising Bread, Uprising Food. I tried it and I wanted to let you know how it tasted to see if you wanted to try it. Let's get into it. So it comes in a package like this. It actually comes in four. Connotation's kind of making it hard to read. I already have one open. I just want you to see what it looks like when it comes. And that is the smallest amount that you can get at one time. 4 cubes, which is $48. Now that is a little pricey, I think. But if you're looking for a really healthy superfood, they describe it almost as a supplement instead of just as a piece of bread, then the cost may be worth it to you. Now, what I do like are these storage options on the side here. You can leave it on the counter for up to 7 days. You can leave it in the fridge for up to a month, or you can leave it in the freezer for up to 6. Now, I bought the 4 cube package about 2 weeks ago, and we've already finished 1 cube. This is one of the ones from the freezer, and I will be toasting up some from the 2nd cube in about a minute to show you what it looks like and what it tastes like. So this is what it looks like when it comes right out of the package. It looks grainy, it looks moist. It is. I've had this 2 slices sitting out from the refrigerator, and having tried it both untoasted and toasted, I prefer it toasted, but I think I prefer all bread toasted, so that's not necessarily like specific to this Uprising food superfood bread product, because it's very dense and very heavy. I think that giving it some heat helps. So we're taking it over. I prefer these to the standard toaster. And we're just gonna give it a quick, we'll see if you can see that. Oh, it's hard to see. We're gonna do slices 1 and darkness 2. And we'll be back in 2 minutes. Before I do that, let's take a look at the nutrition facts. You can cut a loaf into, they say 8 to 10 slices. I did 1 in 10, I did 1 in 9. I think the next one I'll do in 8. I found that it tastes a little bit better when the slices are thicker. So you're getting 160 calories a slice, which seems like a lot, and it is a lot, but this thing is jam-packed, so it's actually quite filling. If you're watching carbs, it's only 2 net. You're getting 9 grams of fiber, which is great for your digestive system, especially if fasting makes it sluggish sometimes. And you're getting 6 grams of protein, which is great. As Americans, we do not eat very healthily, or anyone on a standard Western diet. Perhaps if you're in another country, your diet is a little bit better or a little bit more natural, but if you live in North America or in Western Europe or in Australia, unfortunately, we do struggle with getting our nutrients in. So getting your fiber, getting your protein, keeping it low carb, it's a lot easier with this stuff. So that's your calories, that's your fat. 11, no cholesterol, pretty low on the sodium. I don't worry that much about sodium anymore, because if you're not eating a ton of processed food, then it's unlikely that you're going to go over on your sodium. I believe 2,300 milligrams is the recommended for the day. So this is not going to jeopardize that. And 11 looks like a lot on carbs for 1 slice of bread, but most of that is fiber. So your body's not going to be processing it the way it would a normal piece of white or wheat bread or some other carb like pasta. And then of course you have some protein, you're also getting some calcium, some iron, which is another tough one to get. And then it's all natural in the ingredients. This is gluten-free and low carb. It is not vegan, so it checks 2 of my usual 3 boxes, but the only thing that makes it un-vegan is a little bit of egg whites, and so for the purpose of doing a taste test and a review for you guys, I let that slide on this one, although I do tend to try to hit all 3 boxes with as many foods as I can when I'm purchasing food for myself. Gluten-free, vegan, and low carb. So it's not that hard to get 2 out of the 3. It's really hard to get all 3. Just for record's sake. So almond flour, egg white, psyllium, which is where you're getting a lot of that fiber from. Flax is giving you fiber too. ACV is so good for you. Baking powder, of course, to help with their baking process, a little salt. And coming out of Detroit, which is nice to support a city that has been struggling in the past. 2, 1, done. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I used to only eat like all natural peanut butter, with no additives or anything. That's what it looks like, nice and toasty. It's crisp on the edges, and still really soft and moist in the middle, and then of course it's warm. So to me, that's better than right off the counter, and especially better than right off the refrigerator. There's a crumb in that other shot, so let's get that out of there and make up for it. Okay. I'll spread a little of what I now use, which is this. This is like my treat peanut butter, like I'm a little kid or something. But right now, this is my favorite peanut butter, and I am so regimented about everything else that I just kind of let that one go. It's my treat peanut butter. Okay, she is all peanut buttered up and ready to go. I have before cut off these edges. Just because I feel like this is gonna sound strange. They get a little squeaky once it's been toasted, and I don't know why that is. And sometimes I find that unpleasant against my teeth. So sometimes I cut them off, but I'm not gonna do that now. Just because it doesn't feel like it's gonna do that. Okay. It actually reminds me more of pumpernickel than the sourdough the company compares it to. But then, because of me eating gluten-free, I can't actually tell you the last time I had either kind. It definitely tastes like bread, but it's not light and airy or even chewy. It's moist and rich, kind of the way I imagine bread would taste in medieval times. But I don't consider that a bad thing either. It also kind of takes on a flavor of whatever you put on it, so you can make it suit your taste buds. That's something that's giving you pause. This is sort of an homage to those people who review food from their cars. I know I'm not in a car, but I find that genre of YouTube fascinating. People just like go to a fast food restaurant, usually, or a regular restaurant, and then they bring the food out to the car and they eat it and they tell you about it. Or they just let you watch them eat it, and you wouldn't think it was interesting. It's just really interesting. Now, there's definitely a saltiness to it. It's not unpleasant, but it's noticeable. I like the density. I like the moisture. They describe it as a nutty taste. I think I can agree with that. I would like to try this with other toppings like vegan butter or vegan cheese. You're thinking, why vegan when there's already eggs in it? But why add insult to injury, They say it makes good avocado toast. I think it would make a really nice vegan grilled cheese sandwich. If I could find an egg substitute, I bet you it would make really nice French toast because it's so dense. I could see it soaking up a lot of moisture and then like grilling up really nicely. I haven't tried that yet. So I would say if you're looking for like a health bread, that's your friend right there. Especially if you're trying to go low carb and you miss bread, or you wanted to find a bread substitute before you commit to it. But I'm not sure it's worth $48. And I'm not sure I would order it again, but that's mainly because I'm vegan and it's not. But I wanted to give you guys a sense for it, and it's not bad. You know, we'll finish up the other loaves and then see where we are. But I thought I'd bring you along on the journey, because one of the reasons I ordered it was not only so that I could try it myself, but so that I could share trying it with you guys in case you had seen info about it and were interested. So thanks so much for being here. Today, I'm filming this on Friday and posting this on Friday, is the last day of the giveaway. I will be picking the final winner today and then letting you know. Thank you guys so much, everyone who joined in. Once everyone has been chosen and notified, I will put together another video to let you know who won, as long as everyone gives me permission to do so. And then we'll be moving forward. It's been a week. I hope you guys are all doing well. And go out and try some different healthy foods this weekend, maybe. Challenge yourself, not just with the fasting, but what you're putting in your body in between times. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys soon.